Veganism is a way of living that seeks to exclude all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. The veganism lifestyle has rapidly grown in popularity and in a way has become the latest diet fad. Thanks to the presence of social media, trendy cafes creating indulgent vegan meals, and brands like Ben & Jerry's creating a vegan ice cream range, being vegan is easier and tastier than ever before. Just like every other diet, everything has to be in moderation. But do the general public automatically assume that vegan equals healthy?
I'm vegan.
I'm not a vegan.
I feel like there's a stereotype of vegans.
I'd say like brown hair, earthy sort of clothes, you know. There's definitely a vegan vibe. I don't know about stereotype, but there's a vegan
an
vibe.
aura.
Yeah, precisely.
I think depending on your perception of veganism and the way that you actually want to live your life, it can be healthy.
I definitely go to like ethical and environmental before I think about health, but I think those are my reasons, not really health. So
just have like a substitute. Like if they're vegan, they have to actually realize that vegan cheese is not gonna be like better for them. You know what I mean? They would just have to be okay with not having a cheese product. Or
I think when I became vegan, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so healthy, and now I'm like, the only options for me is chips, so I just eat a lot of chips. Finding out that a lot of 2-minute noodles were vegan was definitely bad for me, because there's definitely a way to be like unhealthily vegan, as there's a way to like unhealthily eat anything.
my life without bacon would be no life at all.
What do you consider to be a vegan lifestyle?
Well, veganism as opposed to plant-based eating, they're two different things. So veganism for me is not just the plant-based diet, it's the ethical lifestyle in general. Veganism has a lot of levels to it, and not everyone will engage at the same level, but it's just about finding what you're passionate about in regards to animal welfare and about the environment and sustainability, and doing as much as you can.
Do you think all people assume that vegan foods are healthy?
People, if they're not properly educated, can assume that all vegan foods are healthy, but I think what people forget is that it's just a diet, like any kind of diet, and so there are healthy aspects to it and unhealthy. For instance, hot chips aren't necessarily that healthy and Oreos aren't necessarily that healthy, but they're both vegan foods that can be consumed quite easily and regularly if you're not, watching your nutritional value of your diet. So yeah, I don't think all vegan foods are healthy, and I think people should know that.
What are some of the unhealthy vegan habits you've seen?
There are people that just don't really care about being healthy, and they're vegan for a reason besides health. They're vegan for the animals, or they're vegan for the environment, so that means that their diet doesn't play such an important role in why they went vegan. So veganism for me is more than just a diet, it's a way of life. It's an ethical standpoint.
What advice would you give to those considering a vegan lifestyle?
I would definitely consider doing your research first. There's a lot of information online. We live in a very lucky era for veganism where information is there at the click of a button.
What is the Instagram vegan community like?
So the Instagram community is usually quite a welcome place. However, sometimes people can be a bit competitive, or they can be a bit rude and make you feel like you're not quite doing enough, or put you down for like small little things that you do. Like for instance, maybe you've got a plastic straw in your drink in a photo, and people can criticize you for that, which is a shame. But all in all, I think it's a very positive, encouraging, and compassionate community, and everyone can be friends, and it's very supportive and inspiring place to be.